Hey, and welcome to Leadership Tip Tuesday with Coach Ellis. Hey, so look, real quickly, I want to talk about this idea of failing forward. John Maxwell wrote this book on failing forward. And what it talks about is that if you're truly in leadership, sometimes you're not going to get it right. Sometimes things are not going to go well. Sometimes you're going to fail. And oftentimes we act like we live in a zero defect environment where leaders can't fail. And if that ever becomes the case, then leadership never learns. So when we fail, when we fall short, when we don't get the results we're looking for, that's a time where we get to learn from what actually happened. You know, the military has this idea of action after reviews, AARs. And in my coaching practice, I help people take a retroactive look at the leadership event. And the idea is that you look at what was supposed to happen. What were we supposed to do? What was the plan? And then what happened? If you're really going to analyze your leadership and you're going to bounce back from events that did not go in your favor, you're going to bounce back from failure, if you're going to learn from the event, then an honest assessment of what was supposed to happen, what the plan was, and what happened without assigning blame. And this is what's very important. As leaders, we must learn to not assign blame when we're doing the actual analysis of the event. Because it's not about the people, it's about the process. And once we do that, we can learn. And once we learn, we decide what we must do next time this event happens, because it will happen, or something very similar will happen. We decide what we must do in order to ensure we have a better result. Sometimes in the process of learning, we get it wrong multiple times. I can't tell you how many times that you have to repeat an event 4 or 5 different times before you get it quote unquote right. But that's okay, because at the end of the day, what you're really looking for is progress. You're looking for progress, not perfection. And if we're looking for perfection, we'll never get it. So make sure we learn from these events. Let's fail forward. So when we have an event that fails, analyze it, look at it. What was supposed to happen? What happened? And what can we do to do better next time? And even if it goes perfect, go through the same analysis to find out what can I do better next time. Because guess what, people? Guess what, friends? No matter how good you are, you can always be better. Even if you're the best, you can always be better. So let's learn how to fail forward. Let's learn how to bounce back from failure. Let's learn how to analyze the events so that we concentrate on the process and not the people. I'm Coach Ellis. You can email me at coach@elliscrum.net or catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis. Until next Tuesday, have a one-tabulous Leadership Tip Tuesday. We'll see you next week.